You start an e-commerce business to sell products, but you quickly end up managing data. Between supplier contracts, shipping manifests, and customer reviews, the administrative weight of running a storefront can quickly bury you. Most founders spend 80% of their week wrestling with spreadsheets and standard operating procedures, leaving only 20% for actual product strategy and growth. To survive in a high-volume retail environment, you have to offload the manual labor. You need an intelligent system to process the raw mechanics of your business so you can focus on building it. This visualization shows a correlation matrix built directly from a raw customer review CSV file. A CSV is a standard text file format used to store tabular data like spreadsheets. Instead of scrolling through thousands of individual rows, Claude reads the entire document and maps every variable against each other to build this grid. The matrix instantly isolates the anomalies. If an unusually high return rate correlates tightly with a specific manufacturing batch, the system flags it and charts the specific failure rate. Spotting that defect in the data today means you can halt production on that specific SKU before you order 10,000 units for next quarter's inventory. Operational risks extend far beyond the data and into your supplier agreements. Overseas manufacturing contracts are often drafted to aggressively protect the factory at the expense of the seller. When you upload those agreements, Claude reads them like a legal team. It scans the fine print, identifies hidden unlimited liability clauses, and immediately redlines the document to protect your business. It then translates those dense legal traps into plain English, generating exact line-by-line counterproposals you can send directly back to the vendor. Because this analysis happens in seconds, you can review and counter aggressive terms while you are still on the phone with the supplier. Processing complex data and dense contracts instantly moves you out of a defensive posture. You approach your vendors with total visibility into your numbers and your legal exposure, giving you the leverage to dictate terms. Building your storefront presents another bottleneck. Translating your specific brand identity into a functional web page usually requires expensive developer time and constant manual revisions to get the layout right. You can upload your static brand guidelines, your exact typography, hex codes, and spacing rules. Claude reads the PDF and immediately generates a custom HTML web page. HTML is the standard markup language used to display documents in a web browser. The code it produces is fully functional, styled exactly to your brand, and ready to deploy live to your customers without a developer. To ensure this quality remains consistent, you can program these design rules and business workflows into Claude as persistent skills. By packaging your standard operating procedures into a saved instructional folder, Claude remembers exactly how your data is formatted, your contracts reviewed, and your code written. You only have to teach it once. These skills become incredibly powerful when paired with the Model Context Protocol. The Model Context Protocol, or MCP, is an open-source standard that allows AI assistants to securely connect to and read from your external business tools. Instead of manually downloading spreadsheets, MCP allows Claude to securely reach into your live databases and pull your real-time inventory and sales stock levels automatically. The system takes that live data, applies your saved custom instructions, and generates formatted, up-to-the-minute reports without you ever having to prompt it. Routing your data transfers and daily reporting through this automated integration layer removes the risk of human error from your operations. Combining your customized skills with live data access via MCP turns a conversational AI into a persistent, autonomous workforce that executes your processes around the clock. By handing off the administrative friction, the system clears the desk. You stop spending your days copying data between tabs, and you go back to designing products and closing sales. You have a single platform operating as a data analyst, a legal reviewer, and a friend-end developer, working through your backlog at high speed. Hard work builds a business, but scale requires delegation. Offload the operations and get back to growing the company at Claude.ai.